Hey, you. Yeah, you watching this video right now. Have you ever been rejected from your dreams thinking no degree meant that you were stuck? Yeah, well, that was me. A nurse for 4 years, crushed after medical school said no to me, living at home, broke with maybe $1,200 in my bank account and at least $6,000 of debt. But now I'm able to be free from that, running a landscape construction business that has made six figures in just 18 months. And 2025 is going to be huge for you and for me. My name's Braden, and I'm sharing my story, the one of screw ups that nearly broke me, and 4 secrets to build your trade business. So don't click away. You need this just as much as everybody else. So here we go, into the video. You're on Degreeless money right now, where I'm showing you how to make real money without a degree. So let's talk about how you can go from rejected to 6 figures, just like what I'm doing. You've probably been rejected, haven't you? That was me 2 years ago. I'd been a nurse for 2 years at this point, pulling 12-hour shifts, living at my parents' house to save money, having little to nothing in the bank account, excruciating numbers of credit card debt, and not to mention the student loans that just pile up from nursing school and pre-med classes. I wanted to be a doctor. That's what I wanted to do all my life. So I grinded out 2 extra years of classes above and beyond nursing school. Biology, chemistry, the works, just to go to medical school. You know that hustle, pouring your heart into everything you try and do, into a goal? But then the rejection letter hits. Every school that I applied to said no. That feeling really stings. Like your future is gone. I was lost, crashing after shifts thinking, what's next, Braden? I loved working outside, digging, building patios, turning yards into art at my house, and helping friends and family do theirs. You got something like that? Something that makes you feel alive? For me, it was landscaping and being a business owner. That's what makes me feel alive. But a landscape construction business, that felt impossible. You're looking at no clients, no equipment, no business skills. Like, what the heck am I going to do? So I kept my nursing career, but I cut back to 1 shift a week, just enough to keep my license current in case, heaven forbid, everything fails. You know what you got to do, right? I tried side hustles, mowing lawns, delivering food, but they barely paid the bills. And really, I just felt like I was chasing my tail. I was done chasing different degrees, whether it was nursing school, medical school, business, law, whatever. I was done with it. You ever feel like you're out of moves? Well, I was there until one small step changed it all for me. Do not, whatever you do not make this same mistake that I did. So, you know what I did? I said, forget med school. You're building something new. In 2023, I started my landscape construction business with $500, and you can do it too. We got some used tools, wheelbarrows, clippers, crap off of Facebook Marketplace, right? And other things that you can find elsewhere. I had a logo made by a friend, but you can make a free logo with Canva. Then you got to get out and hustle. I posted on Facebook, Instagram, offering $100 cleanups for your yard, pulling weeds, putting mulch in beds, tilling, stuff like that. But a neighbor hired me to redo her garden, which was the turning point. I only charged $150, and I worked my tail off. And I asked for a Google review. And you know what? She told 2 friends. They both hired me, and that's how it all started. You got to keep learning. I watched YouTube videos on building retaining walls, scrolling through Reddits for pricing tips. You can teach yourself anything. It just takes time. 6 months in, I landed a big one. A client that I knew that was over 2 hours away, though, wanted a 50-foot long retaining wall. They had different bids out there for $10,000, but I quoted them $12,000, thinking I was set. And they went with me because they knew who I was. So I had a little bit of credibility there. They said yes, and I was like, "You're killing it, Braden. Absolutely killing it." But that's where I messed up. And you won't believe how bad. So don't go anywhere yet, because I'm going to get to that and help you avoid that. You keep pushing. I posted quick videos on Instagram, me leveling yards for 20 seconds. One of those videos got over 600 views and scored me a $2,000 patio job. I just used a free app called Wave to track my money, which saved me when clients paid late. By month 12, you're looking at 12 steady clients, homeowners, some small businesses, bringing in enough to hit 6 figures in 18 months. You're not just dreaming, you're building something real. But anyway, you're probably wondering where I'm at now, right? My landscape business has made 6 figures in just 18 months. I paid off those debts. I've been able to move out, and I got a new truck for jobs. I'm still a nurse that works 1 shift a week, like I said, to keep my license. But you know what? I'm free. You can pay your bills, pick your projects, and wake up stoked and ready to go to work in the morning. That's everything. In 2025, it's your year, and mine too. I'm aiming for 200K this year, maybe hiring my first real big crew. I have 1 employee, but I wouldn't call that a big crew. You're going to see every step right here. Oh yeah, you remember that mistake on that retaining wall? Well, I quoted $12,000 for that retaining wall, but I didn't even count travel expenses. Guess what? I lost $1,500 on that job. That's right. I pretty much paid the customer $1,500 to do the job. You feel that in your gut, but you learn. I started pricing every job right. My profit tripled. You can do this too. It doesn't take a degree. It doesn't take rocket science. None of that. You just got to start. Plain and simple. And I'm here to help you do that. Okay? You ready to build your trade business, whether it's landscaping, whether it's plumbing, whether it's any of those things, HVAC. Here's the trade secrets. And here's 4 secrets you need to know straight from my mistakes so that you don't make those same ones. First, you start small to win big. Now, what do I mean by that? Don't wait for a big contract to come in. Do a $500 cleanup, weed a garden, spread some mulch. Do it better than anyone. Just give great service. That's the point. People will refer you if you give great service. One job that I did for $175 got me $3,500 in different referrals because people talked about me. And you can start that tomorrow. Okay. Secret number 2, price like a pro. You have to price your work like a pro, adding up every cost, material, labor at $45 an hour. That's just a starting price. If you don't feel comfortable with that, at least charge $30. I mean, at less than $30, you're getting ripped off. Anyway, beside the point. Gas, and you need to add a 25% margin to your work. To do this easier, what I found as I moved forward in my business was I used a program called Jobber to quote jobs. This helps me with marketing, tracking all my prices, keeping everything organized, sending quotes, bids, all of that stuff, and keeping my clients organized. And they didn't have my personal number to text, which was so nice. You can get 3 months free with Jobber today if you use my link in the description below. It'll give you 3 months free, which is huge. You'll make way more without losing clients. Keeping clients organized, getting bids out quick, And with Jobber, it makes it very simple. So check it out. You won't regret it. Secret number 3, market for free. You need to market for free. Posting your work on Facebook and Instagram. A 20-second clip of you laying a paver or anything else that you're doing is huge. That 20-second clip of me laying pavers got me a $2,000 gig later that week. If you've got a phone, use it and show your skills off. Number 4, you keep grinding. No matter what, just do it. You'll hit slow weeks, tough clients, doubts, peer pressure to quit, whatever it is. Watch tutorials, check different Facebook groups, Reddits, stay on this channel. I'm just trying to help you so that you don't have those same mistakes that I did that could have broke me, but I'm grateful that I had a little money, little nest egg there, so when I screwed up, it didn't. You stay hungry, you'll make it, just like what I'm doing. It took me 18 months to really say, okay, yep, I'm free. I was making money right from the get-go, but to say that I was free, it's taken a little time. You want my exact tool? Well, I have a free landscape business kickstart guide that I've created just to help you. It's in the description below with a template and more. You got to grab it this week. It might be gone after that. So we'll just see where things go. But that's my story, guys. From a nurse rejected by medical schools all over the country to a landscape business owner pulling in 6 figures with my business. What's your dream? Landscaping, masonry, something else, concrete, whatever it is. Tell me in the comments below. If this got you hyped, hit the like button and subscribe. It helps me out, it helps the community out, and it helps people around the world out because they can see this content, okay? I'm dropping a video next week on getting your first clients on how to do it. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned and see you in the next video.